What is happening, everyone? It is your boy Better, bringing you a brand new Call of Duty mobile video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some recent drama that has gone on, particularly between the Call of Duty mobile community and the really famous pro player iFerg. But before we jump into the video, I just want you guys to know about the Call of Duty points giveaway. All you have to do to enter is number 1, subscribe, number 2, like the video, number 3, comment your ID. 5 winners will be chosen on the 6th. 5 winners will be chosen on the 6th of March. So good luck to you guys. Just want to say that you have to follow all 3 steps to enter. On the last giveaway that I did, unfortunately, I had to re-roll about 3 to 4 of you. Do not want you guys to miss out. But without any further ado, let's jump straight into the video and know exactly what is going on. So, in case you guys didn't know, I'm going to do a bit of background on what this video is about and what is currently happening in Call of Duty. So, on the 14th of Feb, on Valentine's Day, Call of Duty Mobile released a much anticipated update. This update was promised to bring so much to the game. One thing in particular was the new Carrot Thief skin. Now, I made countless videos on this. However, basically, there was transaction faults in the app where people were getting purchases had failed and purchases were unsuccessful for their COD points, so they weren't able to enter it and they kept pressing it and pressing it and pressing it. Little did they know that these people were still being charged for these transactions, and there's been a massive uproar. However, on Valentine's Day, so on the actual 14th of Feb, iFerg uploaded a video titled COD Mobile Scammed Me Out of $800 with the new Firebreak Carrot Thief skin. So this video was uploaded and everyone just lost their minds. It happened to quite a lot of people. Pretty much anyone who had made transactions specifically on Apple devices were getting a error when the purchase was being put through, and obviously they were still being charged for these COD points, which in essence they never actually got. So it was pretty much daylight robbery from Treyarch. Now, what he did as a pinned tweet or a pinned post on his video, he put, if you get the purchase successful followed by purchase cancelled, your money will be gone and you will have no COD points to show for it. I demand answers and my $800 either back or my COD points given to me, and the rest of the people who have lost their money during this time and the last. This is ridiculous. And then he just says, but since he doesn't like to end his videos on a bad note, I hope everyone liked his new mic and basically his new equipment. So after iFerg had posted this, everyone was going to Twitter. Everyone was basically slamming the game developers for doing a bad job. Now, there's a few points which I'm not going to bring up in this video. One of them was how the company are robbing the community and they're not bringing free content to the game. And in fact, they're promising us stuff that is supposedly free and we are having to charge for it. Now, there's another side of the story where people are saying the age rating of the game is 15 and that you have to be, this is basically a version of gambling, and that it's not right for them to be pushing this gambling on the community because you have to max out the COD points in order to get this Carrot Thief skin. No way on earth can you get it just by doing those initial 40 COD points. So there's a lot of issues there. However, it gets worse because what iFerg did the following day, which was today on the 15th of Feb, was that he actually posted another video with an update. Now, this video has been received really well on his actual channel, but the community is just not happy. And honestly, I can see why. I feel like something fishy is going on here, and I think it's a little bit of influencer marketing. So iFerg uploaded a video, and it was titled COD Mobile gave me over 100,000 plus COD points, ... brackets, update on the scam. It's funny that he calls it a scam, but the whole video is kind of defending the game developers, because what everyone is having issues with here is that iFerg is such a dominant character in Call of Duty Mobile. In fact, he's the most subscribed and he is the biggest. He gets over 2 to 3,000 views a live streams daily, and always gets usually 200k views plus on every video. So a lot of the community are relying on this person, on iFerg, to have a voice and to voice everyone's opinion and the current opinion of the state of the game and these issues that come up, he needs to be that bridge between us and the game developer. And this video felt like he was bribed, and them as a game developer know that if they keep him happy as a massive influencer and a player in the community, then it's going to kind of ease the people who can just kind of brush it off. However, that doesn't sit well with a lot of people, and by a lot of people I mean Reddit. Reddit lost their minds over this. The community update had 0 upvotes, and there's actually a petition which is this. So a user Reddit pretty much said, let's make the move. COD Mobile gamers unite together and boycott playing COD Mobile on the 18th of Feb 2020, Tuesday as per your time zone. No matter what you are paid or free to play, it's a gamers unite on Activision and Tencent's unfair crates and scams. And it's funny that they use these words scams. Scam is thrown around quite a lot when referring to it. And to be honest, for everyone to have that mutual opinion of a game, it's just not good for the future of Call of Duty Mobile. It also goes on to say Activision and Tencent. To be honest, we have had a huge expectation for BR in Valentine's event update, not just a aerial deck with hot drops and helicopter, which requires an event to get released dramatically. I completely understand and I completely agree with this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below of everything that is going on, and what is your opinion on the current state of Call of Duty Mobile. I have to admit, the update was very shallow and it didn't provide anything that we were expecting. In fact, it felt like the whole update was just for them to introduce this skin as a form of cash cow and revenue cow. Now, they didn't care about updates, and it does feel like they leave us in the dark as a community as a whole. So I'm hoping they change this, because I don't want them to just kill the game. It's very similar to like how Fortnite they didn't push it too much. You didn't have to buy things to play the game. It was all optional. If they stick it to keeping it as optional and they don't give you things that give you an advantage in the game, then I completely understand. However, one user, basically, they are saying that iFerg has got it, Noah got his refund. Most people in the community didn't. This user on Reddit put this: I had bought COD points on January 24th and didn't receive any. It took me a long time just to get in contact with Activision support because the queue is always full. That's one thing I always admit. The queue's always full and the customer service is terrible. They told me to request a refund and I did that. And this happened. Can someone help? I just lost $100. So as you can see, on the February 12th, the review decision from the claim that he's put forward, it says that he is not eligible for a refund, which to me just seems kind of crazy. How can you not let your player base be eligible for a refund when you can see that he obviously didn't get the COD points in his account? I have heard that they're getting on top of these issues, and these issues did arise mainly on iPhone, iOS devices, Apple devices. Android didn't really get this problem, although some did actually pop up. Now, the issue with it is that iFerg needs to take accountability for this, and he didn't need to speak on behalf of the developer as strongly as he did. He needed to kind of accept, like in his pin post, that yes, they sorted him out with 100,000 COD points plus, but the rest of the community is not sorted out, and he needs to go back to them and say, look, you've sorted me out, but what about the rest of the community? Where do I stand on this? And you need to sort this out. And if so, I don't want this 100,000 COD points. I want my money back. If I was him, I would not be happy with getting those COD points. The COD points would not matter to me at that point. Anyway, I found this on Reddit, and it just summarizes the whole situation really well. It says, you're missing the whole point. The community are mad because of the lack of actual in-game content and loot crates, lucky draws and whatnot. I understand that they need a source of revenue to keep running the game, but this is just not satisfied when they prioritize monetization over gameplay content. Where is the cage map that was promised to drop somewhere in Season 3 when the skinless versions of Man of War, Pharaoh, Razorback? Where is the new Zombies map? And mind you, these events that are currently running in-game are pretty underwhelming. Absolute garbage skin that almost the majority would never use, not to mention bugs from the past content season we never fixed and quite possibly are never going to be addressed. Yet here we are, nothing new, decent / free stuff for free to play, because all that is locked behind a paywall. I think we deserve to be outraged. things obviously needed to change, but if Tencent keep this stuff up, the game would certainly die out. We're not asking for too much, just new free content, the player base, not some overpriced cosmetic skin, a lot behind the paywall, and a good communication with the devs, at least few community updates for more plans of the game in the future. So I completely agree with this statement, and I think it's fair, some really valid points. There's updates that we've not had and we have been waiting for quite some time now. I hope that they do get this sorted as soon as possible. I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I hope that none of you have been scammed on this. But for now, it has been your boy Bitter. Much love, everyone, and peace.